Improvements are coming to Ultra Bouters. Ultra Bouters 1.2 is here and available now, and over the next few weeks, there will be 7 key updates coming to Ultra Bouters that aim to address some of the biggest criticisms of the game, starting with today's newest update, Style Reform. Let's talk about it. So I've put a lot of thought into how I can add new styles to the game, and for those of you who don't know, now because Ultra Bouters is a turn-based fighting game, under the hood, it's really just a network of actions with connections, and it's called the Action Network. Very subversive, I know. What you see, these yellow nodes right here are what are called styles, and they're meant to serve as hubs for different intentions. For example, this is the defend style, which you would choose if you're intending to do some defensive actions. You choose the brawl style if you're intending to do some brawl actions, and duck style if you're intending to do some ducking related actions. So essentially you start at base and it's your job to navigate this network to figure out the best strategy to beat your opponent. However, the problem that I've been facing is that, say for example, say I want to add a Hadouken-like action, right? What do I do with it? How do I connect it into this already established network? Do I just shove it into an already existing style? Or do I just make a completely new style for that action? Well, based on early design work to keep the game balanced and simple to understand, any action added or removed to a style will change the cost for every action connected to that style. As you can see, this is the same style just with a different number of action connections. Simply just removing this one right here will change the cost of every other action that it's connected to. So going down this route will pretty much doom me into having to make some really difficult decisions to just simply add the most simplest action to a style, which is why in 1.2 I'm changing the base style's purpose. So the base style is the style that you start at, right? And it used to just connect to things like jump or run or taunt, but now in 1.2 base style's only purpose is to connect to other styles, and I've essentially turned the old base style into the new ready style. And this is beneficial because in the future I can add like Hadouken style, for example, as a connection to the base style. Something I didn't talk about, all styles cost 13 frames regardless, so it won't change the cost on the base style whatsoever, and every other style will remain as the player base has learned to use them. Sure, this does add 13 more frames before you can do things like run or jump, but the best part is Ultra Bouters' design is symmetrical, so it'll take you and your opponent the same amount of time no matter what. Now, one thing that I'm still unsure about at the moment is, say that I want to add a connection to Hadouken style from the brawl style. That would change the cost of all of these brawl actions. It'd make it more expensive to do a brawl action from the brawl style. And at the moment, I'm not sure what to do about that, but I guess I'll address that when I get there because I'm still trying to work out what makes the most sense for this type of scenario. Ultra Bouters 1.2 updates have begun. Get hyped. The Style Reform update is live now on Android, and it's coming soon to iOS after one of the really important updates in the coming weeks. And let me know what you want me to answer about Ultra Bouters in a future devlog.